RunBlogRun. This is Athletics Chat episode 47. This is the epilogue where I talk to myself. And you know the drill. Stuart Weir, Oxford, England, intellectual capital of the world. Larry Eder, somewhere in the United States, South Toledo, California, outside of Starbucks, near the wine capital of California. And we try to solve the athletic problems of the world. So today, here's what we took on. First of all, the Miramar Invitational in the city of Miramar, Florida, last weekend, Saturday, had some explosive sprints and some amazing events. So 1072 by Cherie Richardson, 997 by Kyrie King, and Justin Gatlin was at the age of 39. He ran a 998, so pretty impressive there. 1304 by Grant Holloway when dated, and a 1238 by our friend Kenny Harrison when dated in the 110-meter hurdles for men and the 100-meter hurdles for women. Amazingly screaming women's 400, 49.91 by Shamir Little and a 49.92 by Kinera Hayes. Again, just the beginning of just really wonderful afternoon of track and field. What Tony Campbell promised was a taste of European small meets that he goes to all during the summers. And he did a great salute to them in the city of Miramar. The city of Miramar should be congratulated. World Athletics should be congratulated. USATF and Nike should be congratulated on a great meet. We'll be doing a lot of coverage of that this week. Charlotte Purdue's appeal. Charlotte Purdue is a 225 marathoner. She had a faster PB than two of the women who were selected for the British team for the Tokyo Olympics. And she's appealing it based on, she thinks that the appeals board wasn't given information about her fitness. She ran 83 miles last week, including a 75-minute effort, which shows a pretty high level of fitness, and wondering what's really going on. So the thing that Stewart said is, which is the truth, unless the IOC gives another fourth person opening on the British team, there's really no way for this thing to really work out. So it's most unfortunate. Oslo Diamond League has been moved from June 10th to sometime later in the year. What does that mean? And that's a good question. What it means is that the pandemic is not over, and that we're probably not going to be fully here until 2022, 2023, and that this is going to be a challenge week by week, day by day, and people need to stay safe. I have had the one shot, and I sat around in my house for 15 days before I came up to California. I'm still wearing a mask everywhere that I'm supposed to. I wash my hands. I try to stay safe because I don't want to get anybody else sick. And I ask fellow humans to do the same thing. Caster Semenya ran a 16:14 for 5,000 meters. Not a big time, but what it tells you is she's got 64 seconds to take off to make 15:10, the Olympic qualifier. Can she do it? I think if she gets 5 or 6 5,000 meter races in, and she does some longer stuff like 800s and 1000s, she's more than capable. What do I think about that? Well, since World Athletics and CAS is going to totally jerk her around again about competing at 400 and 800 and 1500, because apparently testosterone helps at that level, but not at the 1500 and 5000, which totally befuddles me. The caster is should have been grandfathered into whatever new rules were. One of the finest athletes in women's sport of all times. Is there some questions about where she should be placed? Yes, but it's not through any fault of hers, where we've dealt with athletes who have taken everything but, janitor in the drum to perform better. And we, give them 2, 4, 8 years, and then they come back. So, yeah, I think it's kind of absolute crap. But, I will hold my feelings until let's see if Castro can get herself into shape. And if she does get in shape, I would a gentle nudge to Safan Hassan and to Kanziba Dababa that, yeah, please don't be within 50. If they hope to win, being within 50 meters of her with a lap to go, oh boy, that would be exciting. Anyway, let's see what Castro can do. I think she can run 12 and a half and break 15 minutes, but we shall see. Olympic update. Who knows? It changes every day. There's no fans coming from outside Japan, which means, oops, $23 billion in the tank there. The Tokyo Olympics is going to lose its shirt. Will it be an economic disaster for the country of Japan? Yeah. They're not going to allow a lot of Japanese fans either. So say they make back $1 billion. Oh, so they only lose, $7 billion. But hey, what's that between friends? In Japan, they can't deal with that the way they do in Russia or in China. So they actually have to talk about it and figure a way to write it. So it's going to be very, very interesting. And the Friends, Olympic Friends, not sure what that means, but that's going to save the IOC some money. The challenge is going to be, there's going to be limitations on media. There's going to be some limitations on staffs, coaching staffs, and things like that. And if anybody's on the plane with you and they get sick, and there's 453 people on an average plane from San Francisco to Tokyo, so you got 453 chances of someone getting sick, and then you sitting in quarantine and watching the Olympics from your very own hotel room in Japan on Nippon TV, which will be wonderful coverage, but it'll be in Japanese, and you won't be able to go into the stadium. So, think about that one too. So it's going to be a little strange. Stewart said something quite prescient where he said that he believes there'll be some of the other Diamond League meets that maybe move back, and a couple friends said that to me about a month ago. So hats off to a couple of my anonymous sources who said, with Italy closing down, with Germany closing down, with some of the other countries closing down, we will have issues. So we are going to have issues, and we've got to keep a clear head, stay focused, stay safe, take care of our fellow human beings, be patient with people, and get out and exercise every day, hydrate, eat well, share the things you have with people less fortunate, and wear that damn mask, okay? And wash your hands. Yeah, here's my mask, just so you know, right here. See it? And I wear it proudly. So send me pictures of you in your mask in strange areas. I'm inside at Starbucks right now, and I'll find something goofy to send you guys, okay? Anyway, if you have any questions for us, email me at runblogrun@gmail.com. Send me pictures at runblogrun@gmail.com. If you like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, please. We like to see our numbers grow. That's how that whole economic thing works. And then if you love us, subscribe on YouTube. Last year, Mike Deering produced over 369 videos for RunBlogRun. So he had to deal with me a bit. And since 2010, my dear brother and I have done over close to 2,500 different audios and videos with our friends at the Shoe Addicts and with athletes and coaches all around the world. There's surely something that you will enjoy. But if you like RunBlogRun and like what we stand for, which is giving you information on the sport we love, then subscribe, okay? Stay safe. Thanks, Mike, for keeping this going and shutting down from Sausalito, California today. This is Athletics Chat Epilogue for Chat 47. Talk to you soon.